And we are now live with episode 2. This is the Dungeon Master Patron campaign, episode 2. Previously on D&D, we had a bit of a run-in, and it was with a dark vigilante. We are now live with episode 2. And I am hearing my own stream for a second. There we go. And the party ran into a dark vigilante that wanted help with a particular not so good doer of the society. And it turns out that was actually a quest, but that quest was actually requested by the bad guy. The bad guy wanted some help removing the vigilante, but turned out the group did the other way around. So now, but that did turn out into some rather unfortunate scenarios as one of our players' characters died. They were chomped down pretty hard by Killer Croc and then fell on by another party member. That party member is off sulking about accidentally helping or contributing in the death of another party member. The other Dungeon Master party member that was there is helping to deal with the overall saying goodbye to a previous party member as they did pass away. In other words, that Dungeon Master Patron is dealing with the most difficult part of every D&D campaign, scheduling. So now we are joined by what would be the replacement for a previous character, Sasha. If you check on, let me bring up our screen a little better so that way our Roll20 window, I want to make sure everybody can actually see it. So if you see in the pink circle, we had Sasha Stormwind, who was unfortunately destroyed by Killer Croc and is being carted away to her homeland with help of her brother, as well as Zin, who is the Dragonborn Paladin we can see in the purple. But just so recently, we had a few new party members hop in, and they are ready to start adventuring. They've all come across each other at some point or another, so they're all very familiar with each other. But we are going to introduce them to start before they run into the other replacement. So first up, we have Hans. Hans, if you want to jump in.
Hello there, my name's Hans. I grew up on the streets, an orphan boy, but I grew up thanks to the great loving care of a man who took me in, but he was murdered in front of me. And now, I've joined this party to go and fight the evil that exists in this world, because I don't want others to suffer as I have.
And along with Hans, strolling into Builder's City, is Leviathan.
Hi, I'm Leviathan. I'm the god worshipped by, well, I have no idea what my cultists are called, but I'm not delusional. I was a god. I just don't remember anything about it. Or yeah, I should have planned more for this.
It's no problem. So Leviathan's in our blue circle, Hans is in our green circle, and then lastly but not least, although he may be a bit smaller, is our red circle, Larry Stonedance.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry. Pleased to meet y'all. I am a cleric who worships Lyra, the goddess who loves life and joy and all wonderful things. I'm a little bit short on change, but I like to dance and celebrate any moment of the day that I can. And it's a pleasure to be amongst such great adventurers. And not even... you're a god. Wow. Never met a god in the flesh before, but hey, pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
And as the party gets to Builder City, they find their way to the Adventurers Hall, where they see another member, or another familiar face, Marcus.
Hi, yes, I'm playing Marcus. 1 second, sorry. Marcus Stormwind. I am Sarah's brother. I came to the city to first retrieve my sister's body so she could be buried properly up in our city, and to finally, hopefully, catch the guy or bring him back to justice in our city that was behind killing her. So,
And Marcus is a noble, so his helpers or servants or whatever they might be called did help out Zin in sending off the body to where their homeland is. Now they find the entire party finds themselves in the Adventurers Pub. They're just joining in, but Marcus is already in the pub, just mingling and doing what he does, and the party is free to move around. As the party finds themselves inside the pub, there is a very regular bard who seems to be a little better than last time. They're a pair of bards, and they're trying to shred as much as possible on their lutes, and there are a handful of mingling characters throughout the pub. Feel free to move around as much as you'd like, and let me know what you'd like to do.
All right. I want to find where the other bards, or if there are any bards in the tavern who are performing music. I would like to join up with them and bring out my drums and play something alongside them as a celebration of joy.
So you do there are two bards. They are very rambunctious, to say the least. They're enthusiastic. They're not the best. Their proficiency in performance is mediocre, and that would be putting it kindly. But you're welcome to hop on over and offer your services to them.
Great. I think the performance doesn't matter so long as the joy comes from the heart while they perform. And I'm going to try to move them. If I cannot get my character in position, DM, would you be willing to move my character yourself?
Of course. So we, yes. So they'd be over in this corner.
Or do I just need to go grab my headphones from my bag?
And they
We're just quietly TV now.
They welcome you over to the
My mic
stage.
is cut off and it's cut on and off. So
they welcome you to the stage and they say, "Oh yes, we've been needing some drum sets going. You could totally back us up, and we're super thrilled to have you."
Nice. What sort of music are they playing right now?
They are trying to they're finger picking to an insane degree, and it's kind of a weird type of tune that you've never heard before. So like you can make a performance check to see if you can try and find some sort of rhythm for them to sync up with, but that's up to you to see if you can pull it off.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
we're joking. There's like a performance going on right now, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to fuck up the stream. But in the chat, I was like, "Play Freebird," and this guy, because we have cameras, we can all see each other. He was like, he started stuttering and freaking out in his speech. He couldn't DM for a second.
It's fine. I can totally hear you, Kinkai. But
No.
So you do slash roll 1d20 plus 5.
You could hear me when I said all that, but
All
why?
right.
Yes, I could.
yeah, we all could.
Ooh, that's a rough performance. So
Yeah.
it's less because of your ability and more because they're just not really what you're used to. And you're just trying to find the right rhythm, but you're all just not really syncing up so well.
Yeah. I sweat a little bit as I try to like find a good rhythm or a good beat, but I cannot figure this quite out. So I stay awkwardly in the corner.
So you kind of do like a random little like kind kind of trying to find the rhythm. You're not terrible, but you're definitely not great, and the whole ensemble isn't doing so awesome. Leviathan, what would you like to do right now?
How much alcohol could I buy?
Right now, I'd say you'd probably have enough to buy half a barrel's worth of mead, or if you want something stronger, you can find a few dwarvish ales or hard alcohol if you'd like.
I buy alcohol.
All right.
We're in a tavern. What else do you do?
Yeah, so you buy alcohol. Is it just for yourself or is it for the group? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, I buy it for myself.
All right, as you find your way over to the bar, you do run into Marcus, and you do see the adventurer's quest board along the way as well. So there are a number of quests that are up there. A few of them from last week, but are from last session. But in game time, it's only been about 2 days. There is a request for help clearing out some sort of monsters in the sewer because the public works department is having some issues dealing with it, and they don't really know what's down there. There also is a missing reporter that people want investigated. There is a girl that has been captured, but this particular quest has already been claimed by a Sir Dalton, and he doesn't appear to have completed it yet. And there is also a request by a tribe on a nearby island, and they request some help clearing out some very evil undead. And then lastly, there is a new quest on the board that is hoping to help investigate some missing young men that have gone throughout the city. And this is from the local City Watch police type of deal.
Hold on, are we caught up from what happened last time?
You would kind of get to know. I mean, you're pretty much a different party, so the only thing you really need to know is that Marcus is here, and he is here because his sister has passed away in a recent adventure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some drinks.
All right, you go ahead and get some drinks. You meet a very gruff man behind the bar who is a dwarf, and although most dwarves have a full beard, he has a very bushy mustache and just a mustache alone, but it is a very powerful one. And he says, "What can I get you?"
What is the strongest drink you have?
He says, well, and he slams this very interesting and elaborate looking bottle on the counter, and he kind of just says, "Well, it is a dwarvish ale, but it's from the Draugr, and it is infused with snake venom. But it does the trick."
Is that gonna kill me?
Said, depends on your tolerance, and if you do not have resistance to poison like most dwarves, I would not recommend having more than a glass or two.
Yeah, I'll drink one glass.
He says, "Very well," and he pours you a very tiny glass, and he's like, "This is the size glass I was referring to," and it is essentially a shot.
Yeah, I take a shot.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It definitely hits you pretty hard. It's still just one drink, so it's not like it sets you on your ass, but it has a definite sharpness to it that you're not used to, and you make some serious drunk or serious harsh alcohol kind of faces. You're like, "Ooh," and it not very pleasant to watch. But in the meantime, Hans, what are you up to?
Well, I'll have what she's having. That looked right delicious. I love me a good drink.
So you head on over and you grab a drink, and I'm gonna bring you over here. So if you'd like one as well, you're welcome to try and ask for one from her, or you can just have the bartender pour you another, and he'll just charge you what he charges you.
I said I'll take one right from the top.
And so you do. Make a Constitution saving throw. Oof.
Oh.
No, the
You take
party's already drunk.
you take it, and it, even though it's not quite enough alcohol to completely set you on your ass, it is way harsher than you expected, and you vomit on the bar.
Oh, damn. Oh, that was...
So we're drunk now, huh?
I mean, you're not drunk because it's not quite that strong, but if you're gonna crit fail on a con save for a drink, you're gonna puke.
No offense meant, but that tasted like the bottom side of a stool.
So, well, it's not meant to taste great.
Did I enjoy it?
I would say almost nobody enjoys it unless they happen to be a dwarf and roll really well on their con save and happen to be from this particular area that it's brewed. It is a very harsh alcohol that is not pleasant.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you know, for me.
Yeah, so the bartender just kind of looks over and says, I won't be serving you any more of those here.
Do you have a non-poisonous one? Like just a non... What's your strongest drink that maybe won't kill me?
Well, there is this weak stuff for the humans, and he shoves it over, and he just kind of looks down on it as he's a dwarf and thinks dwarven alcohol is just of a higher caliber. So he slides over what is essentially whiskey.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that as well.
All right. So you have a bit of wet whiskey, and it does wet your whistle, and it makes it a bit easier to wash back the horrid taste.
Yeah. All right.
And with that, anything else that you guys would like to do, or if you want to check out the quest log, or if you just want to wander around town, the world is open. So you can do what you'd like.
I'm going to check the quest log,
All right,
the quest board.
So you do see all the same quests as last time, other than the one you already completed, which is currently not, which technically you didn't complete it. Your dead previous character did. And you do see all the original stuff, which you previously figured out was essentially Beauty and the Beast, and a few other ones that you haven't quite deciphered yet, including the searching the sewers, finding the missing reporter, and helping clear out some undead on a nearby island that a tribe is requesting your help. And lastly, the newest quest that has the newest quest, which is that nearby young men are going missing, and they're mostly street urchins as you look a bit closer. But it is a request from the city guard, or what is essentially the police force of Builder City.
I'm going to take a closer look at the sewer one.
So
Like what the price, like what's the profit in it?
the overall profit's pretty low. Mostly it does give you good favor with the town, as it is from the public works department, and they've been nervous about sending their own people down to the sewers to do any maintenance, as they don't know what's down there, and they've heard rumblings of things that are less than ideal. So but it does give you about I'd say 4 to 5 gold, depending on how many people participate in the overall quest. And it does grant you great favor with the town. Or with the city, rather.
I'm going to take it, and I'm going to start like walking out, because like I really don't know the other party members yet. So
Yeah, I mean, you've come across them in your travels a bit, so you do semi-know them, but like they came in together and you were kind of just here dealing with your stuff. And
right.
So the rest of the party, you do see this familiar face. Grab a quest and try and start gearing up to head out and take it. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna approach this adventurer who has the quest and say, "Oh, hey, do you have a quest there?"
Yes, I do. The city needs help in the sewers, so I decided that getting city favor is going to help me in the long run. So,
Mind if I join? I could use the coin. Plus, bringing joy to some people would bring me benefit as well for my god and for me.
sure.
So the
Surely there's no
Wonderful.
spot in my heart for the poor homeless lads. I'd be glad to lend a hand.
okay. So you do have somebody urging to possibly help out the homeless young men, but they are willing to help with whatever quest. So do you want to stick with the sewer quest, or would you like to try and search for what's going on with the homeless young men?
I feel like I would stick with the sewer quest for right now.
Okay.
I
So
think
the-
a sewer
okay.
quest sounds like a lower level challenge, and I think that my character wouldn't care about. Does want the coin, but is not pining for a lot of coin. So
That's totally fine. You
My
do,
character has very little interest in the money.
yeah.
So,
The money is an afterthought to a lot of adventurers, especially somebody like Marcus, who is very well off already. So you do find your way out into the town. It is starting to get close to sunset, but there is not too much going on. It's fairly... I'm going to bring you on over to the street, and I'll have to delete the old party members. As you find your way out into the street, you do see that there is a manhole cover that would lead directly down into the sewers. You are welcome to head straight down if you'd like.
I'm just curious, just for character flavor, what's the weather outside? Like, is it really warm and stuff?
Not really. It's like a very mild day at best, and there's not really a ton going on.
But like, kind of like springtime, like 70-degree weather?
Yeah.
Okay. My character is still wearing his cloak, then, because he has a cloak with him.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Just
So,
wanted to.
you guys gonna head into the sewers?
I'm gonna move aside the grate and kind of see if there's a ladder or a way to descend.
There is a ladder that goes straight down. It is pretty dark down there, so if you do not have dark vision, you probably want to light a torch ahead of time.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
All right.
Light a torch.
So you light a torch and you start making your way down. What is going to be the marching order?
I'll probably lead.
All right, Marcus is leading the way, and who's going to be coming up behind him?
I am very close to the man with the torch because I have to punch stuff.
Yeah, I'll be second since I have light. And is it okay if I don't see a torch in my items, but I do see a candle? Can I use that?
Yeah, that's totally fine. And since you're level 6, you would have come across a torch at some point, so I wouldn't really worry too much about what you've come across and not.
Sounds good.
So, Marcus, as you head down into the sewer, you are first to land, and it is a bit wet, but they are very well kept sewers. And then as soon as you land, you feel something sharp at your throat, and you hear a voice just say, "What are you doing down here?"
I've come to check out the sewers.
It says, "What business do you got checking my sewers?"
They're the city sewers, not yours.
It says, "I beg to differ." It says, "But what are your intentions?"
Could try to figure out what the problem is and take care of it.
It says, "Oh,
We believe there are some creatures down here that are terrifying people down in the sewers, and we aim to take care of it."
says, "Oh, well, in that case, I guess I don't mind." And then You are able to turn around without having a sharp something in your neck, and you see a turtle.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's a Ninja Turtle. Oh my god.
And he discusses, he's like, well, we are a bit misunderstood, but we're not the one causing troubles, and my brothers are missing. I thought you might be here to help with that other thing. But if you're here to just clear out the rabble rousers, I'll give you a hand.
Sounds
What?
good.
What other thing? I ask.
He said, well, I posted a quest, and it was for helping finding our friend. She's a reporter.
Oh my god, it's April.
Yes, Mae Nielsen is also April O'Neil. But, yeah, so you met Raph, a nearby turtle in the sewers. And he needs help clearing out the rabble rouser, although everybody thought that him and his brothers were the ones doing the damage, while there is another force. So he starts leading the way into another portion of the sewers. Let's see.
Does he have
Am I
weapons
still in
on
the
him?
tavern?
Or is he without what? Well, of course he had a knife. He brought a knife to someone's throat. Never mind. Of course.
Yeah, you brought a knife to my throat. He has weapons. Trust me.
Yes, he has weapons, but they were his size. So, all right. Now
Am
you
I still in
should...
the tavern getting drunk?
no, I would assume that everybody's together unless you
Okay.
specifically say that you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you can bring yourself onto the map in this general area. You just click and drag your character sheet into that spot, and you should be able to see yourself pop up. And then you should have full control over your own movement if you do so. But if you do have any issues, I'm more than happy to move you around as needed. So just let me know. There we go. I see Larry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I seem to be able to move my character.
Yeah.
Great.
And then Leviathan and Hans is
Yep.
the last one we need on there. If you just go to the little newspaper icon up here, and then you can drag your own name. Oh, there you go. There you are. Okay, cool. And let me bring on Raph, because otherwise that's kind of half the point, right? So he's guiding you through the sewers, and he says this is his home. This is what he's so familiar with. But another group has been wedging their way in, and it's causing him some grief. And they are the ones really preventing the public works from doing their jobs, even though he's getting blamed for it along with his brothers. Let me bring this.
So where are these hooligans that are
He
messing down here?
I've only made my way through this portion, but they seem to be kind of like cockroaches. They're just infesting the place.
Are they biological or mechanical?
He says it seems like they're biological, but they try to be sneaky, but their skills just ain't that great. I could usually take them out, but I'm afraid of getting mobbed, and I don't want them to hurt my brother just in case they get away.
Don't worry, we'll bring the foot down on him.
Are they intelligent creatures or no?
He says, that's a matter of perspective. So you do see that there are, you can kind of see around the corner, and there are a few lights shining down from above. It's like it's very dimly lit though. And there are some doors to your right, and he does show you where he's been staying over to the left here. And then there are some additional doors. Come on, let me click. over here, and then it also leads around a corner. I do have fog of war turned on, so you can't really see everywhere. So you'd have to open doors and get around corners to see any further.
So he's been staying to the left of us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's been his sort of base of operations for the time being, as he's tried to clear out any rough people as much as possible.
I'm gonna go over here.
All right.
And is the door locked or no?
It is not.
I'm just gonna open it.
You open it, and you come into what appear to be a strange setup for a set of sewers. There's actually like tables and chairs, and it's like, why the hell would this be set up in sewers?
Well, I mean, we did just hear that the turtle lives here, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's just generally strange. Well, he described that he's been staying in just that one section, so anything beyond that is a little strange.
Is there like any crates in this room?
There is not. At least
No.
not in this room, no.
I want to investigate the tables and chairs to see if there's any identifying symbols or names on the tables and chairs.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Sounds good. Not as core investigation. Submit.
You can't really see too much, but you do notice. I mean, you can't really discern a whole lot, but you do notice that these chairs don't seem to be from like the same set. It's like they're just all random chairs grabbed from random spots, and that's all you can really discern.
I share this information with the group, and I'm going to say these probably aren't rich people. Rich people like to buy all their chairs from the same set, or have one carpenter do all the chairs.
I mean, we are in the sewers, so.
Yeah, that checks.
I'm gonna walk up to
Wonder
this door.
who is being kept in here
Mhm.
very soon.
I'm going to be right next to you for when you open it, in case there's something behind it.
All right, so you go ahead. Are you gonna just go ahead and open it?
Is it locked or no?
It is not locked.
How flimsy does the door look?
I mean, it seems fairly solid. It's like a big solid wood plank door, but nothing's rotted away, and it looks fairly well kept. All the hinges are intact and everything.
I'm just gonna open the door.
All right, you open the door. It is a corridor.
Oh, guess I'm walking to the next door.
Yes.
All right, follow.
Yeah. Take a breach approach. And
Yeah, I just. Well, that Raph, turtle person. His name is Raph, right?
Yes, his name is Raph.
Is this entire place just where you live?
He says, well, I've only really camped out in one section. We were in another city eventually, but it got kind of gross, so we left.
So, this area here isn't yours?
He said, no, but they've been causing some trouble, and I don't think they're supposed to be here. I mean, granted,
Yeah, right.
we're not supposed to either, but whatever. I don't really cause no trouble.
Guess I'm
Let's
gonna
open
open up
these.
this next door.
Yeah.
Okay. You open up that door. You see a large open galleyway, and there is, it seems to be a reservoir where water just flows in further.
Is there anything suspicious or moving in the room?
Make an investigation check, or if you just kind of like to listen around or anything like that, it'd be a perception check.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to do that as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make those checks. You can't, Marcus, you can't really hear a whole lot over the running water, but Hans, You do hear somebody sort of rifling through something in the doors right next to Marcus.
Oh. Careful. There's something behind that door.
I'm gonna walk up to the door then.
You walk up to the door, clanking around in your armor, and as you
Around the
do,
corner.
you hear a suddenly the shuffling goes up quite a bit.
I kind of get ready and slowly approach behind the group. I'm not armored, so I'm not taking lead.
Okay.
How sturdy does this door look?
Not. It looks pretty much on par with the rest, but
Does it look like I could kick it down with ease or not really?
it does look like you could kick it open with ease, but maybe not down with ease.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my greatsword
All right.
and I'm gonna kick open the door.
All right. Make a strength check or athletics check, actually.
Oof.
You kick open the door. It's just enough to put the person on the other side off their game a little bit. So I will give you one free attack as it bursts open and you see a member of the Foot Clan.
Oh my god! Sorry, I'm just excited.
Was a foot.
I'm just gonna hit him with my
Wait, why
greatsword.
is there just a single member down here?
You would have to ask him to find out as he's getting slashed to ribbons by a greatsword.
13.
13 does hit.
Okay.
And let's see what he... Humanoid. There we go. And it's going to be do 10 damage. You do get a full round of attacks, so if you got more attacks, you can go for it.
Oh, sweet. Extra attack then.
Yeah, that's also going to hit for a total of 24 slashing damage. And you cut deep into his leather armor.
Okay.
Now we're actually going to roll initiative, though, because we do that. Make sure to click your actual character
first.
icon before you click your initiative, and we should be good.
Oh.
There it goes.
All right, and we got one more. There we go. Hey, that did not go that far out of order to start. Cool. Marcus, you are up again.
Well, how badly does this guy look hurt now?
He doesn't look happy. He looks like he's scrambling to try and find some sort of weapon, and he has major gashes and is bleeding profusely.
Alright. Marcus is not like Sarah, so he understands that he needs this person alive.
Okay.
So he is going to try to tackle him to the ground. Basically grapple him onto the ground.
All right, make an athletics check.
But
Yeah, you still beat him.
Okay.
So you tackle him and you do a grapple check. You are currently holding on to him. He does not have a weapon out yet.
yeah. Okay.
You do still have an attack if you'd like, because you used one of your attacks as your grapple. And you can do non-lethal attacks if you want.
Are we like on the ground because I said I was going to tackle him, or how?
So, do you have the grappler feat?
I do not.
Okay, then you can do one of two things with your grapple check. You can either shove him, or you can hang on to him.
Okay, well I'm going to be hanging on to him.
Okay, then you can, while hanging on to him, you can make another grapple check and try and shove him to the ground and see if you can try and do something there. If you want.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
All right, make another athletics check. And you beat him again. All right, cool. So you pin him to the ground. and he's not pinned to the ground, but he's currently on his back, and he doesn't have his weapon right near him, so he's just kind of scrambling and trying to wiggle away. He's going to use his action to try and do a contested grapple check. Go ahead, make another athletics check to see if you win or he wins.
Oops.
You crit fail, which means
Wait a minute, I have a question. You did
Wait,
give
do you
me
have a-
inspiration.
yes. So I did give Kilo, aka Marcus, inspiration because he died in our last session. So you can re-roll that with your inspiration if you'd like.
I'll do that.
Yep. That's gonna make it so he cannot get out. And that is his turn. Hans, you were up.
Alrighty. I use my movement to come around into the room, like kind of to his side here.
Okay.
And so they're laying on the ground, and he failed on the thing. So, am I able to try to land? I want to try to attack him with a non-lethal blow to knock him out. Just like punch him right in the face and knock him out.
Go for it. And you have advantage because he is currently prone.
Nope. With advantage.
Cool. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit him. You punch him square in the face, and he's not quite unconscious yet, but he's just kind of like mumbling, and I think you may have knocked out a tooth or two.
All right. Since it didn't quite put him out, I'm just going to use one of my flurry of blows to just whack him again real quick. To make
Well,
sure
you do have at least 5 levels in monk, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have another attack that you don't have to use
I
your
do
flurry of
eventually.
blows like.
Oh, perfect. But then I'll just go ahead and punch him in the face again.
Yep, still at advantage.
Like, knock out, you brick-headed son.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work like in the movies where it's just instantaneous.
Right?
That one, he manages to kind of like move his head forward, and it like hits in your knuckles in a bad way and doesn't do any damage to him. You still have 1 normal attack as your bonus action just because you're using martial arts. Yep, that one's going to finally hit and also knock him unconscious. So he manages to reel back from the first one, and then you just follow up with another quick jab, and his head spikes off the ground, and he is currently unconscious.
I'm to take
Are we
a
out of
dip.
initiative?
You are currently out of combat. Yeah.
Night, boy.
I'm going to
Hey,
actually stand
Raph,
up.
how long have you been down here for?
You've only been down here for maybe 10, 15 minutes.
No, how long has Raph been down here for? I'm
Oh,
asking.
he's been down here for weeks.
And you haven't checked out any of this entire area.
It's like, well, I led to this area because I knew it was infested. There's other parts of the sewers that are in no way covered by these guys.
But if this place is infested, well, then have you not checked out, this entire area here where there's, houses and where there's, a second room?
He's like, well, there were a lot more people here last time.
Oh.
Larry's gonna turn. Larry's gonna turn and say, "Leave Raph alone.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
he's just residing here, and we don't need to pester him with questions."
He says,
Yeah,
Plus,
okay.
they only just captured my brothers. I'm the only one that got away.
Yeah. We need to go find.
I'm gonna look to the unconscious Foot Clan member.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a ninja mask on?
He does.
Okay, I'm going to unmask him,
Okay.
Scooby-Doo style.
Okay.
Is he a robot?
He is not a robot. No.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
He
I
is a normal punk teenager that and he's missing a couple teeth now and a little bruised and bleeding, but he is still currently unconscious.
I'm going to tie him up with rope. Is there a chair in here or no?
There is, yes. This seems to be a full-on area that was used for something. It would take some investigation to know what it was used for exactly, though.
I'm going to just tie him up into the chair so that he can't. Once he wakes up, he can't go anywhere.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look around the room and try to figure out what's going on here.
I'm going to investigate as well.
Make a survival check for your not making.
Oh, great.
And Larry, as you are investigating the area, you do see that there is a bed, and it seems like it's just kind of currently being set up as cots, but only a couple cots have been set up so far.
Recently moved in, it
Yes.
seems.
But that is about as much as you're going to be able to discern it with a 6. And
I'm not going to discern much more.
yeah. You are able to discern, hey, there's a chair. And then,
Glance around for like important paperwork or something.
yeah, you're welcome to try. Yeah, with you do find it's sort of like a list of it's kind of just a to-do list that you find next to the unconscious man.
What's on the list?
It's just like, all right, set up cots, make sure that there's a desk and chair set up. If you do not have them, please requisition more.
Huh.
What? Okay.
And it has a list of 7 cots they'd like to set up, as well as 1 desk and chair. But currently there is only 1 cot set up and 1 chair.
Devin, one person here. You better be careful.
So what should we ask him when he wakes up?
I think we should ask him why he moved into here and where the rest of the turtles are.
Yeah, and why is there only a single member here?
Yeah,
They have like
seems
hundreds
weird.
of members. So
So if you'd like to wake him up, you can either do a medicine check or use any amount of healing that you might have.
I'm going to do a medicine check.
All right, go for it.
I would.
Don't crit fail.
Yeah, we've experienced some crit fail medicine.
I don't really want to
checks
waste a
Say it,
spell
though.
slot on this. So
Yeah, me either. I don't have full
Oh,
slots, so I
oh.
don't have to worry about that.
Well, did I actually?
can I try and make a medicine check?
Well, with the first medicine check, this profusely bleeding person, you go to check his pulse, and you accidentally find a bit of a slash on his neck. But when you do, you suddenly accidentally poke it a little too hard, and out of nowhere, a geyser of blood just starts squirting out endlessly.
I cast Cure Wounds.
by Lyra's hair. Oh my! Oh no! Oh
I
gosh!
cast Cure Wounds.
All right, you cast Cure Wounds. Go for it.
I'm healing him.
I go puke.
Wait, no, I cast Healing Word. That'll heal him less. But
Yes,
That would be
healing
good.
word. So roll your 1d4 plus your modifier.
heal 7.
All right.
You healed this entire.
As suddenly that wound closes up, and he's still woozy, but he becomes conscious again, and he
Okay.
says, "Oh my god, what?"
I'm going to hug him because I'm just so happy he's alive.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry. We're here to interrogate you, but I'm not going to be the one who does it.
He says,
What?
All right. And he seems very confused by that statement, but
I would like somebody else to interrogate him. So my character's a little
My
shook up right
intimidation
now.
is a +4, so
Yeah.
it's not that good.
you can go ahead and intimidate or persuade or whatever you'd like to do.
Oh, wait, how would I persuade him?
It's just about how
I'm just
you
going
word
to
it.
ask him. I'm going slowly
Hey,
basically
you
start.
should tell us all your evil plans.
It's like, I mean, they're not that evil, and you like
Oh,
you
you should tell us
you
all
see him
your
try to
plans.
put quotes up, but his hands are barely tied down. So
I'm going to punch him in the stomach.
Oh my god. Dude, he
Uh,
only has 7 health. Calm down.
yeah, if you want to punch him in the stomach, you can.
I'm going to.
Okay, go ahead and make the. I mean, you don't really even have to make the attack roll. You just got to roll the damage, which is just going to be 1 plus your strength.
So that's going to be my strength modifier.
Yeah.
That's going to be 6 damage.
All right, so you punch him, and you see one more tooth come flying out as he coughs it up along with some blood, and he's just like,
Oh,
"Ugh."
okay. We're doing this now. Jesus.
And I would say that you have advantage on any intimidation check that you would like.
I didn't
to
think
do.
we had to do that. I can do.
I'm going to look at him. As I'm punching him in the face, I'm going to open my fist after I punch him, grab him by his hair, pull him back towards my face, and I'm going to just be like, "Where's the rest of your allies?"
Make an intimidation check at advantage. Yeah, he's just like, oh, I mean, we're kind of scattered around a bit, but I know that the strong ones are up north, way up in the northern part of the sewers. But we got at least, and he starts trying to like count. He's not very good at counting, which becomes immediately apparent. And he says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He said there's about 17 of us plus the 2 big boys.
Big boy.
Who is your leader?
It's like, oh, well, I've only heard rumors about him, but I haven't gotten a chance to meet him yet.
Tell us everything you know.
He's like, all I know, he's supposed to be scary as hell, and he has a tendency to gut you if you don't do what you're told.
Yeah, that's the Shredder, all right.
What's a shredder?
Who?
No.
Really? Wait, no one knows who Shredder is.
I mean, people know. People
Outside
in the real
but
world
the
know who
characters
Shredder is.
probably don't know who a shredder is.
Yeah. In the
Yes.
game world, Shredder is very unknown. So, I mean, this is also a world where Batman was just a cloaked dark vigilante without a huge amount of reputation yet. So,
Okay.
Well, I got the information I wanted.
Yeah, what else do we have? What do we do with him, actually?
Knock him back out.
as you're asking what to do, Raph is just like, I know what to do. And then he takes his sai and stabs it right through his throat.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Is that necessary?
Jesus
Raph?
Christ.
He's like, well, that works.
Yeah,
Raph, is that
He's going to
necessary?
walk out of the room.
he goes,
Out and I silently approve.
yeah, he goes, they took
Marcus
my
just
brother.
didn't even silently approve. He's just like, well, that works.
Yeah, but did this one kidnap your brother?
He says, they're all culpable in what they did.
Lyra's not gonna be pleased about this. I say.
Oh,
as
he's
I
just
follow.
he's dead.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah,
understanding.
he's super dead.
Jesus Christ. This guy has 0. Yeah, okay.
I mean, Raph is the most aggressive of the Ninja Turtles.
I mean, yeah, his brothers were just kidnapped.
Yeah.
So
I like Raph. Sarah would have loved Raph.
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm gonna need to pray for Raph
Not a
when I leave.
As
for
you
my goddess.
as you make your way, it becomes a bit clearer over here, and you can see that there is a bit more of the reservoir.
Is there anything looking important over there, or not really?
Not really.
table.
I mean, that table just came with the map, but so it's not really there. We're gonna pretend, but there is a door just north of you. Oh, and it probably helps if I show everybody at home. Yeah. So there's a door here.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door, and as soon as you do, there is a set of stairs going up to the right, and you can hear people eating and talking just around the corner.
Okay.
And up top, this is just a bit of a statue that seems to be like it's held in a lot of sewers, and it's just to ward off evil creatures, but it's fairly commonplace. And as you,
I'm gonna maybe like peek my head over, see who the people eating are.
yeah, there is a group of clan members, or Foot Clan members. I should
All right.
probably be specific. Um,
Yeah,
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, they haven't heard you yet because they're very chatty. If you want to be any more stealthy, though, you're going to require a group stealth check.
My stealth kind of sucks, so.
I am amazing at it. If you want me to.
Well, one person
You just
is
want to
amazing
speak
at
in
it.
yourself, maybe?
Marcus.
I'm not
is
good
gonna
at stuff.
Yeah, Marcus is wearing heavy armor, so I don't know how well.
I mean, we have a Ninja Turtle.
Armor and I have 11 in dexterity. Good luck, boys.
Hey, should we just go, beat the crap out of all of them? We do have a Ninja Turtle with us.
I want to. Could I cast silence on myself and try to use that to increase our stealth?
Sure, if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that to the group in character. I can make us all very quiet, but we're not going to be able to hear each other very well. Is that something you guys want to do?
I mean, I could cast Guidance or Bless on all of us.
No, I'm just going to go in there and kill them. Marcus says.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Fine with just rushing in there and beating them.
We just killed them all.
I'm going to cast silence on around all of us right now, unless out of character. Is that something you guys want or not?
Hold on.
Right.
Should we?
If we just
beat
go
them
in
all up,
and
or-
kill them, it's not going to matter if we're silent or not.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. That while I'm suggesting this, you can I can be ignored in character. So.
Yeah, and so we're gonna roll initiative to see the order of how things turn out.
Great.
On for a bloody beat.
Oh, okay. Right.
Wow,
Hold on,
I
let me-
literally rolled the best thing I could probably for initiative. That's going to be my best roll ever.
All right, and we're gonna go descending.
Oh, hey.
No.
Oh, and I need Raph to roll too, of course. There we go. And descending. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. So we got everybody. Raph has taken up the rear. So Leviathan, you're up first.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless on. No, I can cast it on 3 people, so that's everyone except 1 person. So I'm gonna cast. Hold on. No, I'm gonna cast Bless using a 2nd level spell slot, so I can affect everyone.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
ev-
that's.
So everyone is blessed.
Yeah, everyone can add a D4 to their next everything.
Yes. Whenever target, whether it's an attack roll, a saving throw, and whatever, you get to roll it.
Yeah.
And it's whenever you take any of those. So as long as Bless is active, you get to keep adding that D4.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
for the next 10 rounds.
Yes.
So
Next up, Hans.
Right, I'm going to step to this. I'm gonna step up here.
Okay.
The opening in the doorway, but a few feet back, and I'm gonna use my quick toss, martial maneuver.
Okay.
So it's a bonus action. I can expend one of my superiority die and throw a dart at him. It's like all
Alright.
part of the same thing.
Yeah. So go for it, and we'll see if you hit.
And I'm trying to hit the hand closest to me up top left.
Yep, that definitely hits them, and it's definitely gets their attention as well. So they're all like, "Oh, what the hell?"
All right.
Oh, isn't that also +4 for damage? Or no?
Bless only.
Or is that
no,
for
it's just to the
attacks?
attack rolls.
Okay.
All right. Then I'm going to. I guess I move 15 feet, up to this first hand person right here.
Okay.
My actual action to attack.
Great. You got 2 attacks. Go for it. Ooh, yeah, that's a crit. I like to do it where crits do really good stuff and crit fails do really bad stuff. So with that, you do elbow him. You do like a punch and an elbow, dealing the extra crit damage, and you see him fall to the ground in the process because he's still just reeling from the fact that he got a dart to the back of the head, and he is currently prone.
All right. Then I'll use. I've already used my bonus action, so. But I'll use my extra attack.
Yep, which you have advantage on because he is currently prone.
Yep. While he's laying there, I'm just gonna draw back and just pow right into his forehead.
Okay. Ooh, another crit. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
As you,
He's rolling all 3 crits here.
yeah.
Our first 3 rolls, we're just like under 10, and now we're just doing everything above 10.
Yeah, I love signing off all of my videos with I hope you roll 3 nat 20s in your next D&D session. You're shaping up to do those really fast. Yeah. So, and with that, you punch straight into his forehead, and you can feel a crunch as his forehead caves in, and you feel a bit of goo come out as some brain matter comes out with it. And he is dead.
Cool. After that, in character, I turn and I look at the rest and I go, who's bloody next?
And
I
they
try not to interrupt.
and with that, I'm gonna have them, just because of how brutal that was. We're just gonna do a couple little rolls here. And the one closest to you is currently frightened of you.
As he should.
And next up, we have Marcus Stormwind.
So I'm going to have my great sword pulled out. I'm going to come around this corner and charge this one here, basically.
Okay.
I'm going to attack.
Go for it. You add that D4 in there. You're blessed.
Yeah. Second.
That does hit, just barely.
Okay. And then extra attack.
Yep.
All right.
Doing
Go and roll that D4 again.
4 slashing damage. If you roll high enough, yeah. I almost forgot.
Nope.
Oh, second one does not hit. So you only do 12 slashing damage, and his nimbleness manages to dodge your insanely large sword for the
So
time
their
being.
AC is 13.
Possibly. And
right.
Larry, you are up.
Great. I'm going to go into the rooms. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I can go. And how many feet away is the closest one to me?
Let's see. We got this little measuring guy.
5, 10.
We got 20 feet there.
Great. I think that's enough. That should be enough for me to cast Hold Person. Yeah, which has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
Right now.
On which one?
The one that was 20 feet away, the one that's closest to the other door.
Okay.
At level 2.
He has title next round.
Wrong thing. Or did I roll it correctly?
No, you got it. What's the wisdom saving? What's your wisdom?
14.
14. He does pass it, so he is not held.
Oh.
Okay. Oops. I'm going to pretend that like I did my spell motion wrong for Hold Person, and be like, oh shit. And I'm going to end my turn right here.
Okay. So you try, and then you see him just kind of be dazed for a split second, and he immediately shakes it off. And then next up, we have a member of the Foot, who's going to attack Marcus with some nunchucks. And you see him flip them around really intensely, and then swing them at you, and then you just hear it ping off your armor. And then he looks at it, and he's like, ah, shit. And then he tries to do it again. And the exact same things happen. So he just kind of bounces off your armor twice, and he immediately realizes maybe nunchucks aren't so great against heavy armor. And then next up is the other guy who comes up to, or actually can't come up to Hans because he is currently frightened of him. So he is going to make a run for it.
No.
And he goes
we're gonna cast it away from him.
out the door, which is now currently open, which means that Marcus is only one that's going to have a bit of a view out of the door. But you can at least see to here. And he gets to right around there. And then we have one more foot member who is going to jump on the table and try to hit Marcus. What is your AC, Marcus?
17.
17. He manages to hit you with his nunchuck, which I have to actually find the appropriate dice for nunchucks.
I like how I just heard like a bag of dice just
Yeah.
fall over the table. That's like, where's my dice at?
Yes, I need the damn nunchuck dice. All right. Dealing 2 bludgeoning damage. I know it is not a lot. And then swings again. And as he goes to swing again, he crit fails, and his nunchuck goes flying across the room out of his hand. And he looks down and looks up at you. And even with a mask on, you can kind of sense he is just immediately thinking, ah, shit. And then next
I'm
up
starting
is
to think these guys aren't actual ninjas.
yeah, they are not. Now we have Raph.
Oh,
And 15, 20. And he goes up to the defenseless ninja and goes to stab.
He gets advantage, right?
He does not.
Oh.
Because I
thought
mean, he's just unarmed. But he can still like see that other people.
Oh, I was thinking flanking, but
Nope,
okay.
I don't do no flanking.
Okay.
But Raph crit fails as well.
Oh.
And his rage gets the better of him, and he just tries to grab at him, and he like sets down his own size because he just wants this guy all to himself, but he can't really get a good handle on him, and he's just not making a great choice.
does he? Okay.
And Leviathan, you're up.
Doesn't Raph have two size?
He does. He stabs both of them into the table because he wants to manhandle them with his own hands.
Okay. I go here, and I cast Tidal Wave into the next room.
Okay. I
I create a tidal wave to take out the guy running away.
Tidal wave 5e. All right, I'm looking that up real fast because I want to look up the
Yes, we
specific.
did DC 14 saving throw, Dex, I think, or else he's knocked prone and takes 48 damage.
All right, you can probably maneuver that just in the right way.
Yeah, I
to
cast
do
it like at the doorway on the very left since it's 10 feet wide.
Oh yeah, I guess you can cast it like going angular to try and hit him at the appropriate angle.
It's 10 feet wide, so I can cast it like right next to this. Hold on, I can cast it right
So it's like here and here.
there. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
those two squares.
Cool. So you do that. He does pass on his dex save. So he is not knocked prone, but he still takes half damage.
He takes 5 damage. Oh,
He takes
wow.
5 damage. So he gets bashed by a bit of a wave. As that wave keeps... How far does that wave go?
120 feet.
10.
Oh no, it can hit
Oh.
up to 30 feet long. Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to know if this should be like going down the hall or something. Okay.
I mean, I'm destroying like the tables and stuff. If
Yeah,
they're
they
actually
are
wrecked.
completely wrecked. Bubbles, thanks for the subscription. And next up we have Hans. Unless there's anything you want to do with your bonus action, Leviathan.
Can I use my quicken spell?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. Let me check. Yeah, I quicken spell and just cast Tidal Wave again.
So you still have to follow the rules of spell casting. You're only allowed to cast one spell
Oh.
per turn. So if you
Yeah, I
wanted to
can't really
quicken
do
something,
anything
you
like
could still
that.
do a cantrip if you wanted, though.
Yeah, no, I can't do much then.
Okay. Then Hans, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna walk 15, 20 feet to kind of see into this room.
Yep. And you get a much better view. You can see that there is a hallway or a bit of a corridor going this way, and you can see a hallway going this way.
That comforts me enough to just go ahead and chase him down.
Okay.
So I'll take that last extra 5 feet a step. Pretend whatever, however you map that out. He's gonna have 40 feet. And I'm gonna start volleywopping on him.
All right. Sorry, I just cranked up the volume on your mic. And go for it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit him for 6 damage.
Alrighty, and I'm going to... Let's see which one.
You have two more normal attacks if you'd like, or you can do Flurry of Blows for 3 more attacks.
I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows so I can make sure I get my open hand technique on him.
Okay.
So, use one of my keyboards. There's the first one.
Yep. Oh, thank you so much for the dono, Kilo. As if you don't donate enough as being my only god tier level patron. And you got 2 more strikes you can do, Hans.
Yep, I was hoping to, with that one, use the open hand technique. So whenever I hit with one of my Flurry of Blows, I can impose one of the following. I want to see if he can fall over. Fall prone. It's a dex save of 14.
All right. So go ahead and try and make that strike.
Bing.
Yep, that's definitely going to hit. And he definitely falls over on that one. He gets knocked prone. I'm going to turn him sideways just because I can do that. That way it's
Alright.
easier to remember who's prone.
And now since he's prone for the last of the Flurry of Blows, I get advantage on the last punch.
Yep. You can still roll a d4 to add to it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. With that Bless, I almost forgot about that.
Yep.
I didn't. I used it twice.
Hey!
Yep, that's definitely going to give you enough to hit him and enough to take him out. As you see him knocked on the ground and you just do a full wind-up kick and you hear a bit of a crack as his jaw dislocates as you kill him.
Holy crap.
I scream, "No survivors!" in character. And then I should have like 5 to 10 feet of movement speed, so I just kind of step back where they can see.
Do we...
I like this guy already.
Yeah.
I'm out of line of sight.
Marcus likes this guy.
And Marcus, you are now
Hey,
up.
extra figure sister.
So this guy just hit me in the back of the head with the nunchucks, right? Basically.
Yes.
Without doing any damage.
Yeah.
And then lost his nunchucks.
Yeah, it's like he hit you and then they like bounced out of his hand. It's like if you took a baseball bat and then it was way too much vibration and you lost control of it.
Okay. So I'm going to put my greatsword only in one hand. I'm not going to attack with it, of course, but I'm going to basically sweep his legs with my left hand to try not knock him prone, just like basically backhand his ankle area.
All right.
So that's just my strength modifier plus proficiency, or just my strength.
That is just your strength. So if you're just trying to backhand and hit him in a specific body part, then it's a normal attack at disadvantage. So you can add your proficiency, and it would be strength to try and hit it. But if you're trying to sweep his leg, then it's going to be a disadvantage.
I will let that happen. I'm just going to make a quick attack here just so that I can...
That's fine.
No. For the flavor.
Hey, are we planning on keeping any of them alive?
No.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. All right. So you...
Well, inspiration. No, not inspiration. D4. Nope.
I mean, you crit failed, and he jumps up and slams down on your arm, and you can't actually... Your one arm is currently now restrained as he's pinning it down. And
right.
It is very, very difficult to try and wield a greatsword with one hand. So any attacks while your arm is currently pinned is going to be at disadvantage unless you use an attack to try and remove it.
I got this.
All right.
I'm going to drop my greatsword.
Okay.
Object interaction, pull out my longsword.
Okay.
Because I can attack with that with one hand and then stab the guy that's now pinning my arm down.
All right. I totally accept that. Add that
Apparently, I
D4.
cannot roll anything.
There you go. You got the D4 to help you out.
Yeah.
And you stab him in the leg, and he kind of fumbles off of your arm, so you now have your other arm free. Let's see the longsword. Yep. So that's going to be 10 damage at that guy. That is the first damage he's taken. So next up, we got our joyous cleric, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Larry, you're up.
Larry's going to realize that one of the party members has run out of the room and is horrified at the prospect of them possibly counting more opponents and dying.
Okay.
So he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and that gets me just in the room. There.
Okay.
Oh, there's no one here.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So you still have a bonus action if you want it, but
I guess I'll. How are you doing? I ask the other member in the room.
Oh, doing swell. I tracked this guy down. He's lying on the floor in front of us. I mean, I think I'm doing good.
Okay. It looks like I'm not needed here, and I'm going to end my turn.
all right. And now it is a foot member who now realizes how insanely outnumbered he is, and he tries to make a run for it, and when he gets right there, you get an opportunity attack Marcus.
All right.
Which you can make with your longsword, because you're the ones on the ground.
Wow, you don't even need a D4.
Yeah, that's a plenty good hit.
Good.
4. Cool.
I got to go one-handed right now.
He did get hit pretty good. So that is... let me measure how far he's run. So he's gone 20. And he just takes off around the corner. And he's going to use his bonus or his action to dash. And you don't know where he went because he is off around, or he is out of the line of sight for you. So, next up, we have the other one who is currently surrounded and he doesn't really know what to do. He takes the disengage action and tries to take off running as well, trying to split the difference. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he only really makes it right around there.
Well, he's about to have fun with Raph.
Yeah. Raph takes his 2 size off the table and he leaps forward, both sides in hand, and you see him with a fury that you have not seen previously. And he stabs him clear in the back. And that's... and he goes down and kills him hard. You just see these two sighs coming out of this guy's shoulders as he's on the ground, and you see Raph pull them out and wipe them on the Foot clan member's clothes as he is dead. And
we
Raph,
still don't know where the other one went.
yeah, Raph goes around the corner and he says, "I think the other one's getting away." He said, "We either got to move fast or I got to go after him. What do you guys want to do?"
You go after him, we'll save your brothers.
He says, "All right."
bro-
And he points at you with his, like, he's got that, like, Spock's type of hand, and he points at you with his big forefinger, and he's just, "I'm trusting yous. Don't let me down." And he takes off.
Yeah. There's no way I'm letting down a Ninja Turtle.
And so
I'm
now
always-
you are out of combat.
How many rounds has it been?
Well, that blows is about to be done now because we're out of combat.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
alright.
3 rounds, so I mean it'll probably last another
7.
7 rounds, and that's only going to be like 50
minute.
seconds or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to put my long sword away, grab my great sword, and then I'm
Keep
going to look the
going.
body. Then I'm going to just look around and see what is in this room real quick.
This seems to be some sort of dining hall. It is very obvious. It's kind of like a cafeteria. There's some very basic food laid out. There's nothing that looks overly tasty, but it does look nourishing nonetheless. And a few tables where they can sit and eat together.
I pick up my dart out of my dude's neck that I killed.
Yep. And
Take a bite out of whatever he was eating because it looks good.
roll a d20 when you pull out the dart. I just want to see if it breaks, because there's always this thing about like collecting projectiles or something. Nope, you're good. You collect your dart. It is completely intact. You hit all soft tissue.
Bit.
All right, so I walk into this room. There's stairs to the left and just a bunch of doors
Yep.
down the hallway, right?
Correct.
All right. My character, who just is following by, is like, we should come up with a group rule. I don't want us to separate the party. I've heard horrible stories about adventurers go in different rooms and then you die alone. I don't want that to happen to our group.
I'll do my best not to get carried away.
All right. Sounds good. I can't heal you if I can't reach you.
As you are coming around this corner, you can see that this goes off into the distance, and there's another sewer grate, nothing really particularly fancy, and another set of doors.
I'm gonna walk up to these doors.
Okay.
Which door do you guys want to go in first?
Let's try the one to the right.
Alrighty.
You charge it in, you listen in first, or you just...
I'm going to listen first. I'm actually going to kind of be a little bit smart about this.
All right, make a perception check.
And I'm not that smart.
Yeah, you listen, but you don't really hear anything, so...
Okay. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to pull out my greatsword too. So
Yeah, the door swings open, and it is just a series of supplies. It looks like mostly food and random stuff. There's nothing, no sort of weapons or armor or anything like that.
but nothing valuable.
No, it is purely like random supplies.
What kind of food?
Mostly bread, not really much meat except for some
Any
dried...
alcohol?
No alcohol in this
Okay,
room.
never mind.
I love how your characters are drunk.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess.
But yeah,
I guess I'm going to go
but
open up the other door then.
There is some meat if you want it, but it's all dried like jerky meat.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll take it. I'll take the jerky meat.
We
and
check out
come
the
back.
other rooms.
sure. You open up the room to the left, and you find an armory.
Aha! This is Marcus's type of room.
Yes. There are a number of shields, plenty of leather, studded leather, and
Oh, I take the studded leather. My AC is really bad.
okay. And there is also some chainmail. But that is the highest AC that you see is just the chainmail and stuff.
No plate. Darn.
There is no plate, no. But there is plenty of shields, some short swords, and daggers and darts.
Okay, so
and
what's the
stuff?
Hold on. I got.
And of course,
I put
nunchucks,
on
which are
the,
just like
studded
clubs.
leather.
Okay. The studded leather, it takes you about a minute to get on, but you don't see much rabble rousing going, or you don't hear much in the meantime. And it's not like heavy armor where it takes you 10 minutes to get in and out of it.
I'm trying to figure out how much weight I have on me now.
While everyone's pilfering the armor and weapons, because I can't really use any of it, I sneak up to the last door and I kind of listen in to see if there's anything, since there's so much stuff here, I'm just really suspect.
Of course. So you take a listen. Make a perception check. You don't hear anything. Just hear running water.
All right. I kind of shrug it off and then turn around and walk away.
Okay. And I was all ready to reveal the room.
I also grab a shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to the shield. Like, actually use it as a shield now.
Okay. You can take an action to
Okay.
strap it to your arm, and you are good to go.
All right. We check out the room. I mean, I probably shouldn't go first. I've got pretty low health, so.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, I just.
Like,
I'm trying to figure out how much weight I can carry.
You have low health.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Like, I'm
on
not
my
low
way out.
health. My health is just really bad.
Oh, got it. That's what you meant. Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm going to note this room, and I'm going to come back to it after our adventure.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not gonna check it out.
No, the armory.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
What's behind door number 3?
As you
gonna
open
open it.
door number 3, it is an empty room with 2 doors coming off of it.
This is a big place, isn't it? Huh?
It is a very big place.
All right, I'm
Is
going to
it-
open up this door to the right then.
All right.
Is it-
As you open the doors to the right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, crap.
Exactly.
That's-
Crap is right. You open.
And
what
bless is gone as well.
They,
Well, I just rolled in that 20, so.
No.
even though they are in the sewers, they found a room to crap in, and you
Oh
found
god.
what they've been using as their toilets. But you do manage to hold your breath and immediately at the right time, and you immediately close the door again.
Wait, is this like is this where they actually crap in, or is there like a hole where they crap in from the roof at the top?
No, it's actually where they're crapping in.
Oh wow. All right, we're gonna
She
leave
gonna
that.
check this room out. It has some pretty valuable stuff in it.
You can't pay me enough.
Let's not go there.
I don't want to know what's in this room, but
I cast guidance on the person opening the next door.
okay, I guess I'll open it.
You open it, and it's more of the same, just less used.
Okay. All right. I guess we're going to go this way now.
So they aren't robots. Good.
No.
I know there is a version of the Foot Clan with robots.
They just snap.
It is a massive map. You see a set of doors to the left, and you see a massive door to your right.
Like right now?
Yeah.
It's like
How massive?
10 feet wide.
It is 20 feet. There's a big gate in the middle, which is the 10 feet, and then you have one right next to you that's an additional 5 feet, and one on the other side that's another 5 feet.
It's
But
easy to open.
It
Wait,
seems like it.
Before we go in, you know what? I've heard the saying about large doors. Do you know
It's
the
10
saying
feet
about
wide?
large doors?
Large creatures.
Exactly.
All
So,
right. We're going.
It's 10 feet wide, right?
The big one in the one in the middle is 10 feet wide, but it's like a big gate, and then the ones on the side are normal.
I'm gonna
5
look
feet.
at it, and I'm just gonna have tidal wave just prepared just in case.
Okay. So
It's just a giant monster in there. I'm just gonna cast.
so it's kind of like a gate that like opens vertically. So you'd have to like pull a chain probably on the other side of the door, which you can assume.
Hmm.
But then there's 2 normal doors on either side.
I mean, I guess we could break it.
You could give it a shot. It is a metal gate.
No, my athletics sucks. I'm not trying. I cast guidance on Marcus. You break it.
I
Break the metal gate or break the door?
Yeah, metal gate. I cast guidance. You'll be fine.
the
I guess.
Alright.
the 2
Did you
doors
have
on
a
the side are
question for me?
normal.
Hold on. I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, what does guidance do?
It adds a
You get-
D4
you
to
add a
any.
D4 for
Okay, second question.
just an ability check.
You could cast Tidal Wave technically further out from me, right?
Yeah. Just like
Okay.
right in front of you.
Okay.
If you're the
Um,
big monster, I'll cast tidal wave and rip it apart.
I'm going to walk into the water. Does
Okay.
that...
It's only like it's probably only 2.5 to 3 feet deep at this point. And
How heavy
Yeah.
is this metal gate, you think?
if you want to try and lift it, you can find out.
Okay, I'm going to try to lift it.
All right, make an athletics check.
Add a D4.
Yep.
And then a D4. 18.
That is going to be enough. It is super freaking heavy, but you are pretty damn strong, so you manage to like struggle to get it open, and you lift it up just enough to see the other side, and you see 2 Foot Clan members, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
They're
And
over 10 feet apart, so I can't really do much here.
yeah, and you
Wait,
see
what's that? Oh my god, it's Michelangelo!
yes, you do see another
Okay,
Ninja
he's-
Turtle.
Second favorite. Let's go help him out. He's a turtle. Wait, I can't cast it without risking hurting Mikey.
I mean, it does go 30 feet, and
They're close to each other.
And it's got a 120 feet range, so I could just No, they're not close enough. They're like 20 feet apart.
So
No, they're not.
the tidal wave only goes 30 feet. It's just you can cast it up to 120 feet away from you to start.
Yeah, so I can't reach them.
Okay. Well,
No,
I
I
mean,
can reach them.
yeah.
They're more than 10 feet apart.
No, they're not. They're 5 feet apart.
they're 5 feet apart, so you can clip each of them.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
Each choice
giants.
5 feet.
No, but it only affects 10 feet, so it would affect them and the 5 feet next to them, wouldn't it?
No, you could hit just them if you targeted it right.
The DM's
Oh.
giving you permission, so I
Yeah.
think you should, if you want to use it, you can.
I'm
use it.
doing that. I'm not These guys, Bebop, so I see a giant rhino and a giant pig. Hold on, what is wrong with Bebop?
He is actually in this context. He'd probably be more of an orc, but just a very hulking orc.
Yeah, okay, no, my character is absolutely freaked out. And also, Ninja Turtle, so
Okay.
I cast Tidal Wave.
Nice.
So you cast Tidal Wave, and this is going to be the surprise. Let me bring up what they are, though. Let's see. I need to... Yeah, these seem right. All right, cool. All right, so we get the deck saves. Rocksteady is the rhino, I believe. I always mix them up a little bit.
Yeah, Rocksteady's a rhino, Bebop's the
pig slash orc.
Yeah, pig.
Yeah. They both
Pig or
pass
orc,
their
are they?
deck saves.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh wait,
on.
they're at never mind, they're at disadvantage because they are surprised. They both fail.
Oh, okay. You're not pro. Just beat the crap out of them.
And Xavier, yeah, I know Bebop is a warthog, but there's a lot of depictions of orcs as being sort of like pig people, so I kind of like to just roll with it. And yeah, so they are
I've got
both
one.
hit. Roll that you already did roll the damage for Tidal Wave, and that's 21 bludgeoning damage to both of them. That is a great way to start, and we are going to start our initiative at the same time.
Anyone?
You're also not pro, right?
Yes.
Okay. 18. That's good.
I'm still lifting this gate up. Just
Yeah, it is. It is quite the feat at the moment.
Keep it up. I have an idea.
oh great.
You're doing great, bud.
My
You better roll
character is
more initiative than me,
8,
then, buddy.
so I'm just gonna say that my character is an intelligence of 8, so their ideas aren't that. Wait, doesn't that mean that also affects that 1 Foot Clan guy over there in front of?
No, because it to hit both of them, it's just going to hit like the edge of each of them, and so it's going to hit the inside of Bebop and the inside of Rocksteady, but it won't be going all the way to the edges.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we got. Let's make sure.
Oh crap! I forgot to click my character.
That's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just missing the one. We're just missing Leviathan. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta click it again. I rolled actually pretty well. Oh.
I can change it. So, where's?
It was 18.
Yeah,
point.
I'll put it in as 18.414.
Fun.
I just got to get you to roll first, so that way you're on the.
Yeah.
the
Hold
track.
on. Let me just. Yep.
Okay.
Oh wow! I crit failed the second time. Okay, I'm really lucky.
All right, 18.14. It's okay. I get to change it manually since I got your first number. And first up is Hans. Marcus
Oh,
is
I'm still
currently
lifting this gate.
yeah. Marcus is still holding it completely defenseless at the moment, and
So just
there are-
use your action to keep it up.
yeah, or you could just go in one of the other doors and let it close. Either way.
Well, I gotta wait till my turn to do that.
Wait, there's a second. Wait, yeah, okay.
All right. I'm gonna use one of my key points to
Okay.
use dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, it's called Step of the Wind, but use dash as that bonus action, so I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, up to that first hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my 2 attacks, with the first one and then extra attack.
All right.
Wait, did you just call him hand?
Yeah, I called him the hand on accident.
That's fine.
He's foot.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, oh yeah, that is a crit.
Jesus. Yes.
Man, this guy knows how to roll his crits, man.
Yeah, you hit all 3 of your nat 20s that you needed. All right. So you got 17 damage. You clock him right in the side of the head, and you see him fly into the water face first, and he is currently drowning.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I guess he's in the water. I'm not going to reach down at him. That seems dumb.
Yeah. You just see him flailing, and he seems very disoriented. Nobody has to tell him that it's only 3 feet of water. Next up, you have another attack.
Yeah, I do.
Hit him again? Yes. Can you hit him diagonally?
I mean,
He's prone, so you have advantage.
you can just stomp down at him if you'd like.
Yeah, and he's prone, so you've got advantage. So.
And Bebop is also prone at the moment.
Yeah, I only have
Yeah,
5
I'm casting
feet of
Tidal Wave again.
force, like I can't
Next
reach
round.
him.
I mean, when I can.
I guess I'll kick the guy. I'll kick the foot right there in the water next to me. I see him flailing, and I'm like, perfect. Kick him in the face. Whoop.
So you do so. You smash him in the face, and it really knocks him out cold. It seems like these guys were not quite as strong as the others, or at least this one wasn't. And he is unconscious and currently face down in a bunch of water.
All right, I'll use my last 5 feet of movement to just kind of give myself just a teensy bit of space in case Mr. Magic Man wants to do something.
All right,
And that'll be it, man. That's everything.
cool. Leviathan, you're up.
I cast Tidal Wave again.
All right, you do so.
And Bebop automatically fails since he's prone.
Does he really?
Off and on, bud.
Is that a thing?
He has disadvantage on dex saves because he's prone, but he doesn't
Are they-
automatically fail.
Aren't they both prone?
They are both prone, so they are both at disadvantage again.
You're about to be prone times 2.
Yeah, I cast Tidal Wave again. 29 damage.
Jesus! All right.
Jesus, I've done like 50 damage already.
All All right, we
40.
got.
God, you almost rolled max damage.
Yeah, jeez. All
Wait, I
right.
did? No,
No,
I,
almost.
I rolled a 5 on one of them. I'm
Okay.
out for level 12 slots. That's my last tidal wave for today.
It's cool. It's not like you totally like almost obliterated the two main
Bosses.
people. All right.
Bosses.
Yeah.
I mean, the same thing happened last time with Killer Croc.
Yeah.
I mean, we're saving the Ninja Turtle. Come on.
Yeah, true. And currently, from what you can tell, Mikey is unconscious and strung up on a set of boards. He
Are
does.
they cooking them because there's a fire nearby?
No, they have the fire near him as they were kind of interrogating him. It appears like, but he is pretty well beaten. He looks like he's in rough shape. And next up is Bebop, who finally stands up and makes his way over to Hans. Bebop looks pretty beaten up, but he's gonna make his attacks anyways.
Bebop's dead next round, I think, actually. That was a lot of
Well,
damage.
he's gonna attack while he can. Damn it! And he hits for 18. Does an 18 hit you, Hans?
Yes.
All right, 18 hits, and I get to roll some damage now. Finally. Oh no, that's gonna be the. No, that's the wrong dice. Give me the right dice. There we go. And he does 9 damage on his first punch. Then he hits you again for another 9 damage.
Ouch.
And then the last one does a 12 hit.
No.
Okay. Then you see him wind up for a third and final hit, and you manage to duck out of the way. But he does take a total of 18 bludgeoning damage straight to you. Then Marcus, you are up. You are currently holding a giant heavy-ass door.
Yeah, I'm only like step to the other side and drop the door.
Yeah. So
I'm tired of holding this now.
Yeah, you drop the door.
Hi. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I really want a bonus action here. I mean, dash. No, not really. I'm just going to stay here.
Okay.
And I'll pull out my greatsword because, yeah. I was just holding a 500-pound door, probably.
Rocksteady stands up and goes 5, 10, 15. And let's see what their movement is. Yes.
Oh, God. I heard yes.
Yeah. He has just enough movement to get into combat range. And let's see who he attacks. We're going to go with odd as Marcus, even as Hans, even it is. And so he starts trying to punch at the unarmored one, but misses on the first one. Hits for the second for 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Our cleric is next, right?
Yeah. Yes, after the Foot Clan member.
Yeah, okay.
Hits for the second one for 9 bludgeoning damage. And
How many attacks does this thing have?
they each have 3 attacks. And
Oh, man.
third attack. Ooh, that's a
Right.
big.
I thought you missed the first one.
He did.
Oh, okay.
How many attacks?
So, you rolled 3 attacks then already.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Which
Yeah,
is good.
you missed
thing
the first one, 11, and then 9.
Okay, which is good because I rolled again and that was a much higher number. Okay. Then the Foot
This
Clan.
took away his nat 20.
No, not quite that bad. I just rolled
Okay.
high. I just rolled high on the damage die. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, didn't mean to stretch him. 25.
He just got
30.
fatter going over
Yeah.
that. Oops. That did-
You see him take out a dart and try and throw it at Marcus. It actually does hit for a whopping 4 piercing damage. So Marcus, you take 4 piercing damage from a dart.
Alright. It just gets my neck. Barely.
And Larry,
It just-
you are up.
Awesome. I'm going to dash, or let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, 25. I'm going to try to see if my heal has reach, my heal spell. Let's see.
It should be able to. It's you're as long as it's not lay on or cure wounds,
Yeah.
which is touch, you should be fine.
Touch. Yeah. That's the one I see right now in front of me.
So you're only 25 feet away from where you're at, or unless you're trying to hit Mikey, who is 60 feet away.
Oh my!
No, I'm not trying to do that. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to just cast Spirit Guardians, I believe. Since I can. It calls forth spirits to protect me. They flit around me at a distance of 15 feet for the duration, and they attack other things around me.
All right.
So-
I need to make that actually visible.
Let's see. That's
There we go. Save setting. There we go.
and I'm going to submit it. There we go.
Yeah. All right. So that will, it doesn't hurt them right away, but on the start of their next turn, or if they intentionally move into it, then it will hurt them, which that
Great.
Foot Clan member is currently in. And at the start of the next round, you hear some doors open.
Oh
Oh
boy.
crap!
As
Behind you.
this room opens up, and 2 more Foot Clan members.
The Lock Sorcerer!
Oh crap!
But
If they hit me, I'm actually gonna die.
we're gonna see where they wind up in the initiative order real quick.
She's scared.
Ooh, they wound up pretty low, so I think you're okay. But the doors do slam open, so you are aware
Oops,
that
my
they're
bad.
there. So, Hans, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Start with just my first regular attack, obviously. So that one. I'm gonna attack the hog.
All right, go for it.
First regular attack. Oof.
That is going to miss.
Second regular attack. And we'll move, and then that's the
That
second
is going to hit, and he's, you see him kind of keel over in pain a bit. He's still barely standing, but he looks very well bludgeoned. And, yeah, as you are taking on the bosses of the Ninja Turtles, yet destroying them quite utterly.
Yeah.
All right. Now my flurry of blows attacks. First one here. It's also going to be on the hog.
Yeah, you manage to jump up and do like a punch, and you like grab onto his tusk and give him a punch square in the face, and you hear like a squeal as he falls over backwards, unconscious, dead.
Jesus Christ! We just killed him.
Because I can use my
That was
second flurry of
really
blows on
easy,
the rhino.
actually.
Well, it's easy if you get hit with 2 massive tidal waves at the beginning of a
Yeah.
round at disadvantage.
I was actually thinking of using my sorcerer points to get another third level slot and cast Tidal Wave again.
And then my last flurry of blows will be on the rhino.
Yeah.
That one's a dud. Okay.
No, that one's gonna miss. You punch right into his horn, and it doesn't do anything.
All right. Then I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yeah.
All right, Leviathan, you're up.
Hold on. Where's the door?
It is just south of you.
Okay, I'm just gonna head in. And then I'm gonna... Well, what's the range on Healing Word?
Healing word, I believe it's 60 feet, I want to say.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on our Hey, what's our person that isn't Marcus again?
Hans? Or
Yeah, I cast Healing Word on him.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I was uncertain. Oh, thank you, Waddy. On my
Yeah,
face.
I'm good. Catching Hans.
For 5.
You get
That was
you get 5
yeah.
health
He gets
back.
5 health. That's not that good.
It's all right. Anything helps.
And with that, Marcus, you are up.
All right. I am just going to punch not punch, but I'm going to just swing my great sword at the rhino.
All right.
So first attack,
That's going to miss.
second attack,
That is also going to miss.
and then I'm going to action surge.
Okay. That one's definitely going to hit.
Okay. Oh, someone dropped.
That was just me moving some dice out of the way.
Oh no, someone left a call.
Oh. I'm sure I'll pop back in.
Yeah.
You're a psychopath.
So for 10 damage.
All right, and action surge gives you a full other action, so you have another
Oh, yeah.
attack.
And then
That one does miss. And Rocksteady sees his downed friend, and you see him just recklessly start swinging at you.
oh god.
That's gonna hit Marcus for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. What's your AC, Marcus?
17.
17. That is also gonna hit for 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the last one is also gonna hit for 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
But he is wide open as he did attack recklessly, and now any melee attacks against him will be at advantage.
Gotta love reckless attack.
Now at the beginning of this guy's turn, go ahead and roll for damage on your spirit guardians.
All right. Go to spells. And let's do it level 3.
Yep.
What does it say?
13 radiant damage he takes right at the beginning.
Awesome. The spirits
And-
just swarm around him.
And he is at half movement because,
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is still stuck technically in the range of your spell. So he is not too happy about that. Then next up, we have this guy. 5, 10, 15. Let's see if he's an idiot. He is. He runs right in. Takes 13 points of radiant damage.
Wait, I should have closed the door. Ah, crap.
And then he makes it 5 feet further because that's all he can make. And this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, sorry.
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to make his way in because he is also even more of an idiot and takes another 13 points of damage.
He's just buddy get hurt. He's just like, it only happened one time.
Yeah. As Larry has dealt a total of 39 points of damage in a single round just by standing there.
RW Larry.
And Larry, you are up.
Great. Let's see. I'm going to move this way to kind of affect the large guy. See if he could drop. Do I need to do I roll again? On the
No,
spell,
so it happens
he's
at
13.
either he has to move in or it's at the beginning of his turn. Either way.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, and I imagine those ninjas are still gonna run towards me.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Unless they, yeah. So I'm gonna stay here. So
And what?
that's my turn.
Just for sake of flavor, what do your spirit guardians look like?
I think they look I think they look like weird Fey halfling mashups
Okay.
that kind of swarm around. I don't. That's what comes to mind. So
Okay, so they're like quite literally swimming, like doing a breaststroke type of thing.
exactly, yeah.
All
They're,
right.
they're swimming, and then they, whenever they get close to an opponent, they just punch.
All right. And now it is this one's turn. He is dumb, but let's see if he's dumb enough to go right back where he was getting damaged. He is not quite that dumb, so he kind of like takes a step back and stands there waiting for somebody to come out. And Hans, you were up.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and try to knock out the rhino in front of me. So I'm going to use my first attack.
All right. That will hit, and right on the first attack, you do exactly the amount needed as you find this like one spot on him, and you just do like a quick punch to the chest, and it's like in every anime ever when you see just sudden parts of his body like cave in as his chest cracks a little bit, and you just see his eyes go wide, and then he collapses into the water.
Alrighty. Then I'm going to use my movement to go up here next to Michelangelo because I'm going to try helping him out next turn. I'm in action right now, but that'll be everything that I can do right now.
All right. Leviathan, you're up.
Wait, what can I do right now, actually?
You can move away, which I will say will not have
I'm
an
going to move away
opportunity
from the
attack.
ninjas.
Yeah. Usually it would be an opportunity attack, but he is around a corner and he is very confused by all of these like swimming around spirits. So
Yeah, I'm just going to move there and... Marcus, do you need healing?
Marcus is not in like the most rough shape, but he is kind of looking rough.
So, do you need healing?
I'm not going. RP wise, for me, I never like actually explained like how much HP I have left. So that's just me. That's how I do it always.
you may have seen him take a couple hits, but I mean, physically.
Yeah, I'm going to heal him
Okay.
with Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
That-
So you
that
get
also
8
heals
health
8.
back. And next up is Marcus.
All right. So there's people behind us now.
Yep.
The turtle's being helped.
The turtle
So-
is about to be helped, yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
I'm going to attack the one that's right underneath me.
Cool.
So
Nice.
You have 2 attacks. Go for it.
I
That is-
cannot roll above a 10, apparently.
No, that is going to miss. That one will hit.
Oh.
So you slash
Eh.
deep into his shoulder. He looks injured, but he's not quite dead.
All right.
And you do see this other one just kind of realize that Bebop and Rocksteady got completely obliterated way faster than even the DM anticipated and takes off running. And he's going to use his dash action and disappear into the abyss. Then next up is the other guy. Go ahead and roll your Spirit Guardian's damage.
Great.
Another 13 damage as there's this wide open wound on his shoulder from Marcus, and you see one of the spirits just kind of swim into it and then pop out of its chest, and it seems very happy about it as he is dead.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this is definitely a lot more gory than I thought this would be.
I mean, it can be less gory, but it's just the spirit guardians having fun and trying to defend the people around you and kill everything around.
I mean, so, yeah, this is like Mortal Kombat.
I mean, yeah, just think of it as a very joyous Mortal Kombat. I usually like to
Yeah.
only have the finishing blows.
This would be an
being
actual
brutal.
fatality. Just multiple spirit guardians just flying as someone just bursts out of his chest.
Yeah. At least the spirit guardians seem to be having fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
that's the most important part.
Actually.
yeah. And Larry is up.
All right. I'm going to move toward the final Foot Clan member.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I'll stand here. Or what the heck? I'll get close enough for it to attack me. Even if it puts me at a dumb spot.
That's fine.
And yeah.
So and do you want to make an attack roll or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to make an attack roll just with a melee weapon.
Okay, go for it.
Core. Yep, that's looks like 4 damage.
Yep, but you wind up trying to swing into him, and despite all of the spirit guardians fluttering around, he does see it coming and dodges out of the way.
Got it.
But he does. I won't make you roll damage for that again right off the bat, but he does take the immediate 13 damage right at the beginning of his turn, and he's looking pretty rough, but he does see this little cleric in front of him, so he wants to roll some damage. He misses with the first strike. I don't even have to ask you, and misses with the second one, and that's all he's got. So he's going to try and take off running. You get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. I'll try to hit him with a mace again.
All right.
Submit. All right. Does that land?
Yes, that does land. And you strike him, and he kind of stumbles forward, but you hit him for another 5 points of damage in the back. And he's looking really, really rough. He's not quite down yet. Hans, you're up.
All right, I use my action to untie Michelangelo.
He immediately slumps over. He is barely breathing. He is bruised and beaten, but you are kind of holding him up as he collapses to his knees.
All right. I'm using my action and my time over here to to take care of it. For the full action is unbinding him, or can I do a medicine check too to kind of?
You can do a medicine check at the same time. I'm fine with that.
All right.
With a medicine check, you're able to kind of tend to his wounds. You don't heal him a ton, but you notice he is stable, and it's mostly going to take time for him to heal up. And that's most of what you can discern, but you don't really have the medical knowledge to be able to completely help him to an insane degree.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. Because I'm definitely not a medic.
Yeah.
All right. He's good. So if as long as I'm assured that he's good, then I'm going to use my movement speed just to kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 run back towards the group since
All
I
right.
know he's good.
Yeah, you lay him down gently, and he is resting, and you run towards the group. Leviathan, you're up.
Wait, what should I do actually? There's not really much.
There's one
Well,
guy
I'm
that's
just not
about
gonna-
to be obliterated by some spirit guardians, but that's
The last
one.
guy's just about to die from spirit guardians, so I'm gonna head over to Michelangelo.
All right. You head over to Mike, and what you gonna do?
I mean, I can't reach him, so
Okay. I mean, unless you take your action to dash, but then you can't do anything else anyways, so.
yeah, I'm not using sorcery points to heal him. So.
Okay. Marcus.
Wait,
you're
why is he
up.
right in front of a fire? Did they hang
They-
him over a fire?
no, they were just putting him in front of the fire so that way they could see his face better
okay.
and stuff. Just for lighting and general intimidation tactics. Marcus, you were up.
Oh, my bad.
No problem.
I thought I was talking.
No problem.
5, 10. I'm just gonna hit him with my greatsword.
Go for it.
Or try to, at this rate. Okay.
You get like a running start with your greatsword and do a full-blown baseball swing, cleaving him in half.
Noise.
And you are
that's-
now out of combat.
Okay, Larry, you should probably heal him. Because I have
Alright.
barely any spell slots left, so... I mean Michelangelo, by the way.
I heard from the DM that he looks like he's going to be all right. Was that correct?
Yes, he does currently
He
look
is unconscious
stable.
now.
Yeah, he is unconscious,
Like,
but
what do we do with him?
I mean, you can carry him to safety. You can hang out with him here and defend him.
He's a giant turtle.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm carrying him.
I mean, you're not carrying him. Marcus might carry him, but
Yeah, right. We're gonna... Should we go find Raph and bring him to...
What's in this room that the 2 foot members came out of? Just randomly?
this just appears to be like a normal hangout spot for the foot, but it's really just an empty cavern for the most part.
Okay. I am going to go and pick up the turtle.
All right, you go and pick up the turtle. So you,
How heavy is the turtle?
I mean, you would be encumbered carrying him, but you can still move. He's just going to move at half speed.
Okay.
Okay. That works.
Cool. So
Did we just...
did you just what?
Nothing.
All right. So you managed to save Michelangelo, and you
All right.
can bring him back to Raphael. You know where Raph was hanging out.
Yeah, we should probably bring him there so we don't have to carry him the whole way.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
that
what
sounds
we'll
like
do.
a good plan.
Where is Raph, actually? Hold on.
Raph, you would run into him about halfway back to his hideout, which you
So
know-
we're just gonna keep walking till we find him?
well, I mean, if you
Oh.
head towards his hideout, you probably find him like right around here as he.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We go over to him. We're like,
And-
hey, we found Michelangelo.
Yeah, and he said, "Wait, what about the others?"
We're still looking. We're still looking for them.
Well,
And-
so we killed Bebop and Rocksteady.
He said, "Oh, you mean
Please be impressed.
those big morons? I mean,
Yes.
they were beefy, so that is pretty solid."
My character is very happy that he's impressed.
And he looks at you and he's like, good work. And he like gives you a good slap on the back, but he kind of like throws you forward a little bit. And he goes, let's take Mikey back. We just gotta make sure he rests up a little bit.
Sounds good.
So you guys head all the way back to Raph's lair. Which is pretty far.
By the way, as we're stopping by the armory,
Mhm.
how much studded leather is there?
Most
You
of
can
it's
sell some
pretty.
of this stuff.
Yeah, most of it's pretty crap quality, but there's at least. There was 4 pairs. Somebody took 1, so there's.
So
3
now
more.
there's 3.
So there's
And then
3
how
pairs.
much chainmail?
There was 2 pieces of chainmail.
Okay, I'm going to take the 3 studded leather and 2 things of chainmail with me because I'm going to try to sell them.
Okay. Yeah, most of them are pretty crap quality, so you won't get full price, but you'll get something for them.
Okay.
And
So
Might
I
a
have.
set of daggers there. 2 of them.
yeah, there's daggers in there. There's most
Dope.
basic weapons in there.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna add those.
There's basically all simple weapons and short swords.
I'm doing the map on how much I can actually carry.
Yeah, I think it depends on how long it takes. I turn it off.
Yeah, that lasts 10 minutes. So, I mean, it's helpful to leave it up for as long as it has, and then, it shuts off on its own. No big deal. So,
And then what's the
go ahead.
last most valuable item there?
The last most valuable? I mean, there's
Yeah.
another 2
Like-
shields.
Okay, I'll take the 2 shields, and that's it. I still have room to carry more. But I'm not going
How
to
much can
push
you
it.
carry?
I can carry 300 pounds.
Holy crap.
So you managed to get Michelangelo back after a little bit of rest. You guys take a short rest without incident.
Nice.
Upon doing so, Michelangelo does wake up. He still looks in pretty rough shape, but he is now conscious. And he relays the information that they took everyone. They took Leo and Don and Splinter, and but they were somewhat. But he was somewhat unaware that Mae Nielsen has been taken.
Who? What? You mean April O'Neil?
Yes, exactly. Just change the month and keep the last name similar.
Mhm.
Trying to avoid copyright infringement, I guess.
Yeah, all right.
But he seems pretty upset about it when he does hear, and he's not even remotely aware of where his brothers or Master Splinter is.
Wait, was the Foot Clan keeping him in the same place he lives?
No,
Because he
they
lives in the sewers, isn't that? Was he captured in his own house and just kept here?
he was captured in a different part of the sewers, and they dragged him here. And they were torturing him for information. He did not give up any information because he's a Ninja Turtle. He has the willpower to resist it. And that's it. Like, he's still recovering. He doesn't know where the rest of his family is, but he's really eager to get them back. Which may be leading to a future quest.
Right.
Raph, I have a question.
What's his nunchucks with him?
His nunchucks were not with him.
I mean, one of the Foot Clan did have like nunchucks back there. We could give him those if he recovers.
Yeah,
we could use his help.
He said, once I recover, I'm more than happy to help you guys.
Yeah.
And
all right, let's go look for the others.
Yeah, Raph, did you get that last Foot Clan member that ran away?
Yeah, I killed. I killed them.
Ah, one less thing to worry about. Okay.
If I can get you guys' help in the future, I'd really appreciate it. I'll do what I can to find out any information about my other brothers.
Sounds good.
And
Yeah, we don't have any information on where they could be, so just wandering the sewers is not probably the best idea.
Yeah. And,
so if you can help figure that out, just let us know.
And he goes, I can't thank you enough, but as a token of my appreciation. And you see him take off his like blindfold thing, and he hands it over to Larry.
Oh.
And he looks around and sees Marcus, and he sees Hans, and he hands each of you one of his sais.
Don't you need those?
He says, I got spares.
Yeah, okay.
These are the equivalent of +1 daggers.
Oh.
So they do count as magical.
Awesome. I'm going to tie the mask around my face.
All right.
Thank you so much.
And he looks at you and he's just like, I mean, it doesn't fit so great, but you do you.
Yeah, the holes are clearly not cut out for halfling.
They probably tied it on pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can like see out of one of the eye holes, but the other eye hole is just kind of like covering your face because your head is so much smaller than his. But
yeah. That's great.
Unless you wear it like Kakashi, where you kind of put it at a weird angle, then you can see out of both eyes. But it's totally fine.
I think I haven't figured that out yet, so I'm gonna be have it wear it awkwardly.
Which is totally fine. It's just if you continue to wear it that way, you will have disadvantage on any sight-based perception checks.
Oh my god!
For the time.
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, it's just for right now.
Right now, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so you have managed to save Michelangelo. You have completed the quest. And the quest was actually to help out the city. And the city's actual problems was with the Foot Clan, not with the Ninja Turtles. So
Yeah, but we're glad to help the Ninja Turtles.
yeah,
Right?
I would
everyone?
assume so. I like
Yeah.
to make sure all of my
Yeah,
quests are not as straightforward as like, hey, help the Ninja Turtles or help Superman or whatever. So, but you have done your duty. If you want to go turn in that quest, or if you want to roam around a little longer, you're welcome to do so.
We should probably turn in the quest.
Yeah. Plus, I got all the stuff that I need. So, plus,
Oh.
I can't really use daggers. So, yay.
I'll happily find a way to trade you for that extra +1 dagger.
All right.
Well, I mean, daggers are finesse weapons, and they are.
Oh, so technically, I could dual wield them with my longsword if I really wanted to,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and use strength modifier behind both of them.
you wouldn't be able to wield it at the same time as your longsword, though, because both weapons would have to be light for you to have the ability.
Oh yeah,
to-
I would need the two-handed feet.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could throw it.
I just throw daggers. So, I mean, if you want to find a way to trade that dagger, that's dope. But I already have a +1 dagger to throw at people, so.
And it's a magical weapon, so.
Yeah. Magical
when
is
you
going to
need
be
it.
very helpful at certain points.
All right, I'll keep it.
So
And now I just have to-
you find your way back to the city streets. I'm
So,
and
hey, just like last time, didn't that one guy, what's his name? Dalton literally run off calling the cops on this party?
he did.
last
What happened to
party.
him?
Yeah, on the last party. So there's nobody from the same party anymore, and he actually that never resolved. So who knows what actually happened?
Yeah, okay.
You do go and relay the message to this city guard that you have cleared out the sewers. Each one of you are awarded with 1 gold each. And you all have an increased favor with the city.
The
And
Ninja
I didn't
Turtles.
die.
And nobody died, which is great. Nobody even went down.
Yep.
In fact, you all completely obliterated the enemy way faster than I ever anticipated.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the guard.
We gotta like to.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Now,
ask
I'm
the
gonna
guard.
go find a place to take a long rest.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm going to find a guard, and I'm going to try to figure out where I could sell this armory, the shields at.
And the guard just kind of looks around and he's like, "Oh, you're actually talking to me? I thank you, good sir." As he sees your like noble crest, and he's just like, I feel honored that I can direct you to the merchant square. And he gives you, he starts giving you directions, and then he says like, you know what? I'm silly. I should hand escort you there. That would only be correct for me to do. And he tries to put on a brave face like he knows what he's talking about and walks you over to the merchant square.
Marcus is just thinking to himself in his head, like, I hate being a noble.
He walks you over to the merchant square, and you can very easily find a merchant shop. Most of them know it's pretty crap quality, so you can probably get about they're offering you half price for everything.
Okay, so studded lever would be around, because it's 13 gold pieces, so it would be 7. And then the chainmail is 55 gold pieces, so that would be
So we got
27.
2 shields.
Jesus Christ, you're rich.
Yeah, we got 2 shields making a total of 10 gold pieces. We got, what is it, 3 studded leather
I just have
And-
11 pieces.
and 2 chain mail. So I need a calculator.
Jesus Christ. I only have 11 gold pieces. You're rich.
So let's see. Chainmail is 75 plus 75 plus 45 plus 45 plus 45. Actually, minus 45 because somebody took one. And then plus 10 for shield, plus 10 for shield. Divided by 2. 130 gold pieces.
Okay.
What
know.
the?
You now have 130 gold, which is still not enough
I have
to get.
156.
Yes,
Because
you
of
So
the
you
noble
can go buy
background.
some plate armor, maybe? No.
No, plate armor is expensive. Dude.
yeah. Plate armor is 1,500 gold.
Oh, okay, and never mind.
Yeah, it is pricey stuff, but
Yeah.
he's pretty close to being able to afford splint armor. If
I already
people-
have split.
which he already has, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe I could sell my splint and then go up to no.
Some well-used splint. Yeah, I mean, you would be going without armor for a while, but until you can
Yeah.
afford that plate. But that
Yeah.
does. Anything else that anybody would like to do before the end of the session?
I'm just going to go to a temple to my god Lyra, and we'll just thank Lyra that I survived and that my party members were all right, and celebrate the existence of life and dance around a bit, I guess.
Celebration of my character sounds fun, so I can just go with that and celebrate a good job well done.
So you celebrate together and you make your way to the temple square, which is just a large collection of different temples. A couple of them are pretty run down, but most of them are in pretty solid condition and pretty lively with plenty of clerics and people ready to worship. But you do feel very honored and blessed as you enter the temple of your god or goddess. I don't remember which, but
I think it's a goddess, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Either way.
yeah. So you enter the temple and you feel the divine energy wash over you. You feel blessed. Your party feels like you came out very fortunate, and you go on and celebrate with your party at the Adventurers Square. And there's and you see.
Wait, did I find a place to take a nap or a long rest? Or
Yes,
something?
at the Adventurers Square. It is 1 gold for a long rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay that.
All right. As an adventurer, you get a discount. It is half price, so 5 silver.
I get.
I'll buy a room for everyone.
All right. So you do that.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
Nice.
Everybody gets to take a long rest, and then before the long rest is up, a celebration occurs as many adventurers return from their quests, and everybody likes to celebrate those matters. When you do so, you do see a purple dragonborn has returned. He nods to Marcus, and just to show a sign of respect as they have greeted each other in the past, and Zin, the purple dragonborn, did make a point of helping to guide Marcus's dead sister's body to the exterior points of the city to help return her to her homeland. And you are greeted with some very mediocre but surprisingly better music from the bards. And the bards are noticeably have slightly longer facial hair, only by a small amount, but more than they should. More than
love
would
what we
happen in
got.
one day. It's only been a day.
Jesus.
Weird.
And
What's up?
but they seem to have had much more time pass for them, but it shows in their play style as they are much better.
Does the hyperbolic time chamber exist somewhere?
You're on the right track as these 2 bards are having quite the time of their life. But if you can't figure out who the bards are, I'm not going to spoil it any further.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But
I should have asked them for their names.
thank you for the sub, Erwin Ho. And but they do. The only other slight hint is that at the end of their insanely their insanely mediocre music set, they say, "Thanks so much for coming out. It was totally awesome. Be excellent to each other."
Oh gosh.
And then they bow, and then they go and have some drinks with the rest.
Oh.
Yeah, I get drunk.
So many of you get drunk. If anybody's planning to do a lot of drinking, please make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, all right. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong button. Oh.
Whoa. I'm going to moderate myself, so I'm not going to get drunk.
All right.
I'm a noble after all,
Yeah,
too.
I get drunk.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, yesterday left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm gonna avoid it.
Yeah, you wind up with a bit of a hangover, Leviathan, but you're not too bad.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Larry, if you are around for the next session next month, you might be waking up in a completely different part of town.
That's awesome.
Oh, gosh.
So we'll see what happens next time on D&D Builds and this Dungeon Master patron session. I really appreciate you guys for being patrons, and I love doing these sessions. It's tons of fun. I know it was a bit rocky to start, especially because I was having technical issues and trying to hammer them out all on the fly. So luckily they got sorted out, and I'm happy you managed to team up with the Ninja Turtles. I will have another new quest option available, as well as all the old quest options next time. So great.
This was a fun session.
Yeah.
So is every quest just a fictional world thing?
It
The
mostly
Ninja Turtles were on the thumbnail. I
uh,
mean, there was a Freddy Krueger quest somewhere in there.
there might be a Freddy Krueger quest, especially for
crap.
October.
Oh, great.
But there might also be a different horror themed quest. I also tried to.
It wasn't a dead thing.
No, I did try to include things that weren't in quests yet, but might be in the future. And there are quests that currently exist that are not present in the thumbnail. So you don't. I don't want to spoil what they are, because you would run into multiple different types of characters throughout. So
Yeah. Okay.
but I'm so happy you guys had fun. Hopefully we get to do this again. Thanks again so much.
Heck yeah.
Until next time, keep rolling. I'm sad not more people rolled 3 nat 20s, but we still got plenty of nat 20s. So
I barely rolled above 10 all day.
yeah. Hopefully everybody that's watching and anybody that's playing, I hope you all roll at least 3 nat 20s in your next D&D session. And thanks again. Until next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, gosh.